The Indian education sector provides a tremendous opportunity and indeed a number of challenges.
The education sector in India is an extremely large market, roughly about 600 million people in India in the age group of 0 to 30 years, and this represents approximately about 3.5% of the GDP spend in India. There is significant private sector activity as well. The private sector, along with the government sector, this is a market where there is a lot of investment interest as well. There are some regulatory hurdles such as the education sector, especially the formal education sector, needs to be in a non-profit structure, and therefore this sort of hinders some of the investments, but people have found innovative structures around that. We are also seeing a lot of investments in allied sectors. In the last couple of years, there's been a spurt of activity in the venture capital and in the angel investing space, and the activity in the PE space has come down a little bit. On the venture capital side, people are still bullish. Investors are still bullish on the sector because they are able to see exits. We are also seeing M&A even for smaller stage companies. So this gives confidence to investors that they should be able to make a good exit from the sector. On the social side, particularly on the affordable education side, there is again a massive market. A lot of activity currently done on by the government. So there's a lot of government schools, but there's issues with quality of education and just teacher attendance and outcomes. And we are seeing some private activity there. There have been a bunch of social investment funds who have focused on the education sector. But frankly, they've struggled because the cost angle becomes a challenge. They start off wanting to do something on the low income side, but especially on ancillary services, people tend to move towards the middle or higher income segments. Also, the other challenge is just the cost of infrastructure. This is a fairly asset heavy model, and which usually investors shy away from. The opportunity is really that once you get into this segment, particularly the K-12 segment, the schooling segment, the customers or the students that enroll for your schools, they stay with you for a long period. So it's a sticky customer in that sense, and therefore if someone's prepared for the long haul, this can be a fairly attractive sector from an investment point of view as well as from an impact point of view.